welcome back to another video. Today is going to be the first challenge Esme of 2022, which I am so excited for. I'm here with the North London Horseball team, so I'm going to go and find Sophia, who has very kindly invited me here today and is going to be teaching me all about things horseball. So, welcome to Arkley Lane Stables, home of the North London Horseball team, who are going to be training me up in all things horseball today. Hi Sophia!
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries, we're really happy to have you here at North London.
Awesome. I'm so excited to try horseball. I've never done it before. I'm guessing it's kind of like basketball and
Yeah, it's
horseback?
kind of like a mix between rugby, basketball, netball.
Oh, awesome.
Kind of stuff like that. Right, so you ready to meet some of the horses?
Yeah, of course.
Right,
I'm
perfect.
so excited. I think it must have been back in, 2020 you contacted me to try horseball.
It was really a while ago.
Yeah, we're finally here, so I'm very excited.
Right.
Who do we have
So
here?
this here is Bonnie.
Oh, hello.
She's my horseball horse. She's a 15-2/3 thoroughbred, and she's 13. I think she's been playing horseball for about 5 years now.
Oh, wow.
And this is my first year with her, so she'll take me to play ladies in my first season.
Oh, awesome. She seems so sweet.
She's lovely.
Oh.
Okay, so this is Melody.
Hi, Melody.
She is I think she's 6 now, ex-race horse.
Aww.
And she didn't quite make it in racing. She was really fast, but her legs didn't stand up to the hard ground. So she'd been retrained for polo, which she also didn't get along with. She's finally found her calling in horseball.
And will I be riding her today?
Yeah, this will be your horse for
awesome.
today.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. So Sophia, how did you get into horseball?
So I was on a riding school and they did a demo day. This yard came down and they did a demo day. And I was on one of the riding school ponies. And I was like, wow, this is fun. And then somehow there was an opportunity here that there was another pony available for share to play horseball. And I came down here pretty much the next week and I've literally been here ever since.
Oh, wow.
So I've been through a juniors pony who recently went back as I finished my years in juniors, and now I've got Bonnie and I have the other one and I haven't looked back since.
Oh, you've got like a whole team and everything. It must be really fun doing a team sport as well. And
I've show jumped, I've done stuff like that, and it's so much more fun having a team behind you, and it's so much more social and stuff like that, so it's really good.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Right, so I've got a little surprise for you up in the clubhouse. If you want to come with me.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Right.
See you, Melody.
Right, so this is the clubhouse.
Oh, wow.
We thought if you're going to play with us, you might as well look the part, so we've got something for you.
No way, it has this Esme on it as well. Oh, I'm definitely going to look the part.
So we're going to match everyone in their jumpers.
British Horseball, North London. Oh, nice. Thank you, Sophia.
No worries.
I'm going to get changed.
Perfect.
So, how do I look? I'll do a little twirl. Woo! I'm feeling ready for horseball now, guys. So I'm going to go down and meet Sophia at the tack locker, and we're going to go over all the different tack that's used for horseball.
I'm going to go and get my white saddle pad quickly.
Sophia's gone to go and grab her smart white saddle pad because the one that's currently on her saddle has cocktails on. I didn't know this sort of thing could exist. I'd only been at the stables for a few minutes and my tummy was already hurting from laughing too much. Also, meet Jim, the boss. So we don't have the cocktail saddle pad anymore. No. Tell me a little bit more about the tack that you have here.
Okay, so for horseball we have a few specialist tack pieces, so like this. So this is a pickup strap and it goes on your stirrup and it goes underneath the horse's belly from stirrup to stirrup. So when you pick the ball off the floor, you're not going to fall on your face too much.
I think I'll definitely have to use that.
So it goes through the martingale. So another thing, we have a martingale which we use as a standing martingale, and the pickup strap also goes through that, through the bit that attaches to their girth. But that is pretty much it for changing tack.
Yeah.
So it is relatively easy.
So everything else is pretty much standard English tack.
You can have a flash, you can't have like a grackle or anything like that because of the standing. That's about it.
Awesome, should we get tacked up then?
Yeah, perfect.
Sounds good. How cute is Melody? So, as Sophia was saying earlier, she is an ex-racer, so a lot of horseball horses or ponies are thoroughbreds, and oh, she's just so cute. She likes the camera. She likes the camera. So, Melody here actually has a horseball saddle, which is quite cool. And look how different these stirrups are as well. I'm getting excited to ride, guys. Cool, let's do your girth up. And before I knew it, it was then time to lead Melody to the arena and get on. Oh, the stirrups do feel really strange. I feel restrained. I don't know if that's a good thing though. Like, this is gonna keep my legs nice and still. I can't flap like a chicken with my feet. When you've been riding a certain way for so long, it's like the littlest thing, it's like, oh, it's very different. Now I was on Melody with my slightly strange feeling stirrups. It was time to give her a trot around, a bit of a warm up, get used to her. Then Sophia called me over and gave me a little bit of a lesson on how to throw and catch the ball and how you have to stand up in the saddle quite a bit. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, Okay, challenge is on, I'm walking. Now, if I thought that the stirrups felt strange, I had the next thing coming because basically I was riding a horse I'd never ridden before with no hands. And we were only just getting started. Luckily, because of the challenge Esmes I've done in the past, riding with one rein or now none, I actually picked up pretty quickly and used my legs to steer Melody, but also a lot of the time I just wasn't thinking about my riding at all and was focusing a lot more on catching and throwing the ball. I had a little go at throwing the ball into the hoop. That took a little bit of practice, got there in the end. I did realise that you had to throw it a lot higher than you expected, a bit different to when I used to do netball. While I was still learning the basics of horseball, our teammates started warming up and getting ready, including throwing a ball to me that when I threw, definitely didn't throw it far enough. Sorry, Sophia, just chucked it on the ground there. And then I slowly realised that there was a large number of horses in this arena, and compared to polo and polo cross, I'm not gonna lie, the pitch did feel pretty small. However, the more I rode, the more I got used to it, and it's actually a lot more organised than it looks. For example, all of the horses have to be facing the same direction, and when you get to the end of the arena, everybody has to turn into the centre, and everyone sort of turns at a similar time, so it's really not as chaotic as I was expecting. In a large group, we had a go at throwing the ball to each other in walk, and then over time we built up the speed a little bit to trot. However, there was still another skill that I needed to learn that's essential to horseball, so I was called out to the side on my own.
Right, knee through the seat of the saddle.
What?
Sorry, you there, like that.
Okay.
Okay, let go of the saddle. Now grab my hand. Okay.
What?
Let go.
Okay.
Let go, reach down. There you are.
I feel like a bat.
Right, now pull yourself back. Right, so
yeah, that was a bit of a shock for me. I feel like the most similar thing this feels to is if you've ever fallen off and got your foot stuck in the stirrup and been dragged along, because yeah, this is wild. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's hope I can. I think yeah, we're getting a ball next for me to hang down and pick up a ball. I feel like a spider monkey, ready for action. I'm gonna be brave for this one. I was like, oh, this is easy. No.
if you just slide off the saddle, you're creating friction, which will make it harder.
Okay.
So stand, twist, that's it, hook, bring that up. Right, now you go down for the ball. That's it. That's it.
Got it.
A lot of groaning going on. Well done. Okay. Try and do it in one smooth movement. Stand, twist, hook.
Okay.
Stand,
Stand, twist, hook, However, I actually managed to get the hang of it.
Good, you got plenty of it. If anything.
But I did need a little bit more practice when it came to us moving at some sort of speed, and that was if I could actually get Melody moving. I think she could tell that I was new to Horseball, so she did stop a few times before I actually got to the ball. However, I did get a few cheers. It was a lot harder than it looked, and these guys made it look so easy.
So if I'm shooting from here to the goal, I'll start with the ball on this side of my body, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But whenever your horse is facing directly at the goal, even if it's going at an angle, then shoot chest.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so we're just going to come down in pairs.
It was then time to do some shooting practice, and I've got to say, every single time I always really underestimated how much power I needed to use to throw the ball, but luckily I had Sophia to go and pick it up for me. I still can't get over how cool that is. The rest of the teammates also had a go and kind of showed me how it was supposed to be done in a canter as well. Look at that speed, look at that precision. Can't quite say the same thing about myself. Here is us doing the exercise in trot again. We did do it in canter in the end. However, here I kind of got the ball and panicked and was like, I need to throw it at the hoop, when in fact I probably should have got a little bit closer. Here we were practicing doing a throw-in, and yeah, it took a little bit of getting used to. Sometimes I got it and sometimes I definitely didn't, but we then had a go at then passing to me afterwards and then starting sort of like a fake game so I could get a little bit more used to what the gameplay is like and where I should be positioned. Sophia then did a pick up from canter, showing us how it's done. The pressure was then on me to catch it afterwards. Throwing wasn't quite my forte, so was catching. It took some practice, guys. It was a lot more difficult than it looked. And I think from doing netball or basketball in the past, I really underestimated how far away I was from all the other players, so you had to throw the ball a lot further than you thought. But the more I played, the better I got, and throwing and catching then seemed a little bit like second nature. I started to get a little bit more competitive, and I even managed to score a goal. However, shooting for the goal, it is recommended to use both hands rather than one because it's easier and more accurate. For some reason, I kept wanting to do everything with one hand. I think mainly because it felt so unnatural having no hands on the reins at all. But by the end of the morning, it felt a lot more normal, and I even got a little bit competitive and scored another goal. Alright, I have just finished my first ever Horseball lesson session, and I had a lot of fun. You know what, it took me back to when I used to do netball at school. There are a lot of things that are quite similar. I was defence when I did netball, so the shooting isn't quite my forte. Still need to work on that. Again, I'm similar to when I did challenge polo cross. I'm very much like, as soon as I get near the goal, I'm just like, quick, I need to get rid of the ball, and I need to sort of take my time a little bit more when I'm shooting, think about how I'm doing things and my technique. But I've really enjoyed it. I'm loving it. Melody is awesome. So we're gonna go and grab some lunch, and then later on we're gonna do a match. So pressure's on, but it should be fun. Good girl. Thank you. Had our lunch. It's now time for the match. We're getting ready. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much. She helped me do my bandages and get ready because I know a lot of it is just normal English tack, but you know. Actually, is the strap on here? It's not even on here yet. I'm gonna have to go and ask her for some help later. But anyway, I just need to put her bridle on, and yeah, pressure's on, but it should be fun. It should be fun. I'll see you guys on the pitch. We had a lot of laughs while tacking up, and there really is such an awesome community of people here that do horseball.
I'm moving on. Hey, hey, I'm moving on. Hey, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Best of luck. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I got a new love. He runs for miles. 67 fastback. Oh, it's just my style. We're headed down the road. Just enjoy the show. Watch me as I go. Should've looked both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. Hey, hey, I'm moving on. Hey, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Best of luck. I'm moving on. 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 Should've looked both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys.
Something about Horseball that I found absolutely incredible was being in a team with such lovely people. Usually in equestrian sport, you're just there on your own with your horse, and even the horses were all together in a herd, and it was just such an incredible experience. Oh my goodness, Sophia, Horseball, water sport, that was so much fun. Melody, right at the end, when she got into the gameplay, she went through, she had a blast, I had a blast. I felt like right near the end, I was really starting to get the hang of it, of the lingo, what to do, where to be. But yeah, it was really good fun. But the real question is, how did I do?
Do you know what? For your first time, you did absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Got the ball in the goal, passed, learnt all the moves. It was brilliant.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you want to try out Horseball, I'll leave some links in the description below. It's a worldwide sport, and I know in lots of different countries people are playing it. There's a World Championship or something coming up soon.
There's a GB Trouts the next weekend where there'll be a World Cup team going to France in the summer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much to everybody here for having me. I've had such a great time. And yeah, be sure to check them out as well. I'll again leave some links. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for watching today's video. If you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe. It really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.
If this was me, I'd be like...
I mean, if this was a streamline, she's so like popular with other things, because this was a first training session for a new recruit, you'd be like, sweet, we've got a bit more.
You hear that, camera? She's made it.